Alrighty, hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David and her ladyship? Now, today we are going to get stuck into the main coats on the Corsair, basically. I'm looking forward to it being a very simple operation due to the joys of Bassman. How you doing? Ding, ding. Boom. Und bam. Oh, and say hi to Bass Woman. Um, yeah, in the meantime, yes, I'm getting on to the whatchamacallit? Corsair. That's the whatchamacallit. Jolly good. And now, yeah, that's it. Now, I went to the.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, how's everybody doing today?
Ah, I'm good. I discovered that
Hello.
I'd left the. I hadn't even gotten my headset on charge last night, so it was dead when I woke up. But I've come to the conclusion that that's possibly not such a big problem from the viewpoint of, well, it just means I'm not going to have to be putting the cord in anyway. Now, first things first. We all know the drill, peeps. Oh yeah. Now, I got sky blue yesterday.
Oh, did you now?
I did. Now, the thing I've discovered, however, it is rather bright. And I'll show you, in fact.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your definition of bright? Because mine's actually pretty bright on my plane.
What I'm thinking is, even if it's bright with a matte varnish, that will dull it down anyway. Now, something else I was going to show you. I checked out their chipping color. See what color that comes in at, and it's that.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So
nice.
I'm assuming that it's meant to be that way because it's the metal and then it's dirty.
Yeah, yeah. Because a chipping effect is for like rusty areas and like places where the paint's chipped
Yeah,
off.
so you wouldn't use that
Right?
everywhere. You'd use it on some spots at certain points, But it's an interesting one to consider. Now, yes, our blue. To get these out of the way for a moment is.
Well, if you hold that blue up to this wing right here, Rob, I think it's the same color.
Yeah, it's quite strong. Here we go. All you do with these, scope this little effort out, just pump a couple of times. Take the cap off a moment. There we go, and there we go. So you can see it's quite bright.
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work out. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out good.
Alrighty.
So your paint end or pump on the end?
They got a little pump.
Oh,
there.
that's
and that's how you push the paint in. It's got a cap for either end.
Yeah, mine don't have that feature.
What I'll do very quickly, grab the assembly sheets. I'm really looking forward to getting this sort of like well done. I believe that's the word, done. Right, now let's just make sure we get our spot correct. So
you can't rush perfection.
Yeah. Let's see better there. So it is just outside there. Aha! There's our line. Right.
The door.
Now, I might just get my goggles on, just to do when I do the edges. Where do I put them? I've left them over there. Look, how hard can this be? Do I trust myself by actually using my eyes?
Not your eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it, man. Don't you hate when you drop something, can't find it?
That's always, that is a curse. And, you know, just for my own edification, I am going to do a small line of tape just to make it a bit clearer to me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now, first, excuse me while I go get my goggles.
Go ahead. I gotta find this runaway door. Oh, my fat ass don't step on it and crush it. Yeah, there. Whoa. Oh, mon chéri.
That's the one.
Easy done.
All right. Goggles on.
Nope. I think the damn gremlin stole my door, Rob.
Oh no!
My whole damn door.
You know, here's the thing. In various countries, you know, there's all this talk about, you know, rumbling immigrants and all that sort of shit. No, don't worry about the immigrants. Find those fucking modeling gremlins, I tell you.
And kill them all.
Ah, there is no torment great enough for them. They're the real enemy. Yeah.
Time to a cheer and burn with lit cigarette.
Real modelers.
All right.
I'm not going to tell you what with goggles. I'm not going to bother with this masking behavior. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. And down there. It's curious. There's a little indentation on the line that goes on one part here.
Damn, in the trash can.
In the damn trash can. Throw the son bitch away. Good catch.
There we go.
All right, let's get back to brass tacks.
That's a marvelous little turn of phrase, getting down to brass tacks.
Yep.
I first heard that from Winston Wolfe in Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
Yep. All right, let's get down to brass tacks, gentlemen. Now, I'm going to need to do a bit of a tidy up after, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. Once I get sort of like the edges done, it gets so much easier.
Just a move.
Then I can just do my thing.
Well, I must say I have never watched Pulp Fiction, so.
Okay. Well, basically, Winston Wolfe is a problem solver for this gangster. And by problems, I'm talking about if there's he gets called in because they've inadvertently blown the head off of this guy, as you do. He's in the back of their car, and they need a hand working out how they're going to get rid of the body and all that sort of thing. And when they call the boss, because that happens on an errand that they've sent him on, or the boss has sent them on, and they've got something of great value to him on them. He sends out Winston Wolfe, who's played by Harvey Keitel,
Okay.
and yeah, he's introduced basically as he's receiving a phone call, and you hear this as he's hearing all the details. You hear him go, "Yep, that's 20 minutes away. I'll be there in 10." And sure enough, 9 minutes and 37 seconds later, his car's pulling into the road. And yeah, and the line that he tries out is he's trying to get the breakdown or confirm the breakdown as he understands it. Is now let's get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
Ah.
Something I'm really liking about this kit here is there's a very clear spot where the gun bits are. And I'm going to go gunmetal around into there. Yeah.
Winning.
But yeah, and one of the great scenes or moments with Winston Wolfe in my eyes is because he needs to get all these bedclothes off of the guy whose house it is, Jimmy, who's basically he's just a guy who knows one of the hitmen, and he suddenly has this issue to address where there's a dead person in his garage, and he's helping his mate out, sort of a thing. And as he sees the wolf is that's how they refer to him, the wolf. As the wolf is organising which bedclothes he's going to need. At one stage, Jimmy said, "Look, Mr. Wolf, what you've got to understand is that," and Jimmy's played by Quentin Tarantino. What you got to understand is these bed sets were given to us as a wedding present from my aunt Aunt Jenny and Uncle Conrad, and and when the wolf sits back and he says, "I understand, Jimmy." He pulls out this wad of cash, big wad of cash. He said, "Look, your Uncle Conrad and Aunt Jenny, were they millionaires?"
Huh.
No. So, well, fortunately, your Uncle Marcellus is. That's the name of the guy. Yeah, you get the picture here. And he said, "Now, if your Uncle Conrad, yeah, and Aunt Jenny were alive today, I'm sure they'd fit you out with a whole new bedroom setting." As he starts counting out the notes, he said, are you an oak man, Jimmy? Oak's nice. I like oak too." He just keeps counting out the notes. You think, yep, there's that issue resolved.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think, yeah, well, that's the way the game is played now, isn't it?
Yep. Man, you got a hell of a memory. How do you remember all that? When's the last time you saw that?
Oh, years ago. I don't know. It's just one of those things that imprints on my brain. If something amuses me, I'll remember it. or if it interests me. Sometimes what I remember is ludicrously trivial, however.
Well, that's pretty cool, man, because normally I got to watch something 2 or 3 times. You know, some things I can remember, but on the average, you know, I got to see something a couple of times where I can remember it like you just did.
I'm looking at this now, and what I'm seeing is that it gets a bit less bright with greater application, if you follow me. It seems to even out the color a bit.
Yeah, that'll darken it up. Yep.
There we go. Now we're getting places. Yeah, now I'm quite happy with that as a color.
Oh, yeah, look at there.
There we go. That's the ticket.
So how was your day yesterday after the stream?
Yeah, good. Good. Continue to get a lot done. Got quite a few chapters of The Wisdom of Pop Culture done.
Okay, great.
I was hoping to have it finished by Friday, but I don't reckon I will do. But that's okay. That's okay.
Well, while the wife was at work today, I went and commandeered her new vehicle.
Yeah,
Finally. Took us a couple of weeks, but we finally made it happen.
Oh, wow. Actually, now I can just sit back and just do this.
That's it.
Wow. Look, let me just take my goggles off because I can.
And get
I only really need them when I start getting into the close bits, but I've also done the edging in anyway. So that's all good. Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's going to look nice to get done with that.
Maybe a bit more down here. Whoops, got a bit clumsy there. We'll get the white onto that later. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll just...
So how many chapters you say you got done?
I'm up to chapter 12 out of 30.
Okay.
Got
anything about it you want to share with us?
Well, the idea is, because I'm getting 3 websites made at the moment, and this one's going on my life coaching one. And the idea of the PDF or of the book is that it'll be put on my website in a downloadable format, and that way, if people like what they see, they might might employ my services. Either way, they get a something for nothing vibe, which also encourages them to maybe at least refer people. Whatever.
Okay.
It's a bit, yeah. Now it's an advertising thing in a sense. And I'm using pop culture as much as possible, like really recent sort of things, because it makes it more accessible for people.
Right.
Like I use the old Yoda, do or do not, there is no try, because that's a pretty good one, I think.
Yep.
I use, well, it's actually, depending on how you choose to reference it, Memphis Mini or Led Zepp, but from When the Levee Breaks, crying won't help you, praying will do you no good. Because when all's said and done, the only thing that's going to fix it is taking control of the situation.
That's it.
And
that is it.
So yeah, I use that one as an example. I actually use Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I heard you mention that yesterday. What reference from her do
Shake
you
it off. Shake it off.
take it off?
Because at the end of the day, it's true. As you go through life, you're going to get a lot of people throwing shit at you.
Oh, this is true.
The reason they throw shit at you is because they've got issues.
That's it.
So choose not to take it on board and shake it off. That's the whole premise I'm rolling with on that one. Yeah.
Well, I've learned from experience that when someone picks on you and criticizes you, they're just jealous because they don't have it.
Yeah, there's usually some insecurity they got.
Yep.
So all the more reason to just not take it on board.
I've always told my children. That's why I always tell my children, be yourself. Don't give a damn what no one thinks or says about you. You do what you want to do. Be you.
Yep. There's I also use I should get my goggles out for this bit that I'm doing here. I also trot out another one from Star Wars, actually. But for one of the recent ones, I haven't actually seen the movie. I've just seen this scene, and it's the. Oh, hey Jeff, how are you doing? It's the.
Oh, Jeff.
It's when Luke appears as an apparition to Rey, I think it is, and facing fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
Huh.
Well, you may not be a Jedi, but ultimately, you're either going to face your fears or be ruled by them.
This is true.
So yeah, this is how I'm referencing the wisdom of pop culture. You see,
Like really good saying there.
So yeah, that's the how I'm doing it. I've even got James Bond.
Oh, James.
Yeah, with the line of a license to kill is also a license not to kill. So, i.e., just because you can do something in a certain situation doesn't mean you have to.
That's it.
So yeah.
When you shooting to have these that website up?
Well, I'm not building the websites, plural, as you can imagine. They're being built for me by a guy who was actually at the business course I did. And I'm going to be employing him going forward as basically to run my websites and social media marketing.
Okay.
Basically, because look, mate, at the end of the day, in certain areas, I'm a very intelligent and capable guy, but I couldn't market my way out of a wet paper bag. These are facts. Smart man knows what he knows and knows what he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's the best route to take.
And but marketing is what this guy does. So, and his prices are quite reasonable. So I'm going to basically he's building my websites first. I got it at a cheap rate because he put a special offer out for people on who are doing the course. So yeah, well, boom, winning. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily need the websites ready until early January, in truth, because that's when I'm going to start promoting myself more proactively. Because, of course, leading into Christmas, businesses aren't interested in starting anything new. Neither are most people, for that matter.
Yeah,
they're all focusing on Christmas. So if you start doing too much promotion now, you may just be wasting your time.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. These are the things that we need to consider. These are the trials and tribulations. Now, there's something I might want to consider. Are these three things lights? I think they might be. Now, one thing I would say about the pens, doing it this way, it does take longer. But no, it's all good in the hood. There is no paint. There's three little things there. I was wondering if they were like formation lights or something, but they're not. I just paint over them. Jolly good. It does take longer, but it's a whole lot better from the lack of mess, fuss, all the rest of it, you know?
Yeah.
I do definitely prefer them. So, yeah. The other thing is you don't lose the time of masking up, which is just a pain in the ass.
Oh, that's so true. And then you run the risk of not masking it up very well, and your paint running on the other paint.
Yep, and it's
quite frustrating.
Yeah, well, it's customs official behaviour time, if you know what I'm saying. The maskers have turned to you and they've put on the rubber glove, and we all know what's coming after that. It's nothing good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that would be hearing the phrase that was broaching that as a very subject would be something you just don't want to hear for so many reasons.
Yep. This is true.
Here's a question. Okay, you've been pulled aside by a customs official, and he's slipping on the rubber glove. Would it be better or worse if you actually had drugs on you at the time?
Well, It would either be.
I mean, okay, if you're innocent, yeah, you are getting pretty brutally invaded there. I hope they use lube. But at least you're not going to jail.
They may
On
actually
the other hand, literally, you're getting invaded, but you are guilty, so you sort of brought it on yourself.
If you feel the doctor wiggle his finger, then you know you're okay. If he pulls it out abruptly, you know you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
So how's the weather there in Australia today?
It's chilly, but at least it's not rainy.
These last few days around here have been rather pleasant.
It's been unseasonably wet. What you got to normally over down here, by this time we do get rains. You get this. It's like anywhere. You get the spring rains, but this year we've had just big amounts of rain. However, I believe what some of that's to do with is there's been a increased melting of Antarctic ice. So there's a lot more moisture in the air. I believe that's the drill. I remember seeing this huge footage of this huge chunk of ice dropping off of one of the big ice flows. And I mean, I guess relative to the ice flow, the bigger chunk of it, it was pretty insignificant, but it was still the size of one of our states.
Wow.
There's a small island off, actually, yeah. You know when you see Australia, there's that little island at the south?
Right.
That's Tasmania.
Oh, shit.
I believe the bit of ice that came off was roughly the size of Tasmania.
Okay.
Here's a fun, talking about ice flows and stuff. Here's a fun Antarctic fact. Did you know it is largely classified as a desert?
Really?
Yep. Because what defines a desert is lack of rain.
Absolutely, this is true.
What they get is they do get moisture, but it comes through in the form of ice and such, like more than rain. There we go. So there's our wings done.
Oh, wow. That looks good.
So yeah, thank you. Now we've got a little bit here to do. And it's, like I said, so much easier with one of these. We'll put the cap on. Where's the cap? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Now, this is to my understanding. I could be wrong. Always prepared to concede that point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure the drill is... here we go. We just come up from the wing, up and around. There. All right. It's not even an even line. That's not a problem. Swish. Yeah. I believe because they receive their moisture in the form of ice and not actual rain.
Yeah.
They are, well, the Antarctic is deemed to be a desert.
Oh, how about that?
Now,
and it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I just need to go another quick gander on this paint pattern. Hey, oh, mate, I was baking yesterday.
Oh, what were we making?
I was doing what are called jam drops.
Jam drops.
Jam drops. Anyway, and because of the nature of my oven, the excuse me while I just get that going. The if you have the paper too high in the baking tray, it will actually latch onto the fires above, and it will actually ignite your baking paper.
Oh shit, that ain't good.
No, it is not. I'm not actually. That's the one thing I'm not entirely keen on with this place is the oven, if anything. But never mind. Anyway, the point being that that's what happened this time. It ignited the baking paper, and as I've realised it, I'm frantically looking for my oven mitts so as I can get the tray out safely, and it's getting more and more aflame.
Oh shit!
And I picked up a term that Malaysians use because I've hung around with a lot of Malaysians in my time. Ayo! And I'm running around my kitchen frantically looking for my gloves. Going, ayo! I got it sorted in the end. Obviously, I wouldn't be laughing about it now. It was just like, Jesus.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes, you're getting it. It would also have been an appropriate time to be going, ay, caramba.
Here it was, Bart Simpson say, ay, caramba.
I asked a guy from Chile as to what that actually meant, because I figured, well, they all speak Spanish, but it's a different dialect of Spanish, apparently. That's more of a Mexican thing. Anyway, but he did have a bit of a look-see as far as he went on to
have fun.
I guess he went on to Google Translate, but went from Chilean to Mexican, which would be a closer correlation than English to Mexican to English, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, it's just purely an exclamation. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's like, wow. It can be good, it can be bad. You've just won $1 million. Hey, Columba! You've just had a fist put up your rectum. Hey, Columba!
So has your oven got a glass door on it?
It does. That's how I saw it. At first I smelled something, thought, wait a minute, what's going on here? Then I've seen it and I'm going, ayo!
Yeah, because if you didn't have that glass door, it could have gotten worse.
Yeah, it could have gotten quite dangerous, straight out. And that's not a situation you want.
Yeah, my wife, sometimes when she bakes, she uses wax paper, and I don't really like wax paper because that's a fear I have of it catching on fire like that.
Yeah, well, yeah. If it's where the issue is with my one is that it is where the flame is positioned. Every other gas stove I've had, the flame is positioned at the bottom. This one is at the top.
That's unusual.
It is. Now, I think what that's about is that the the oven is also the grill. So I think that's why they've done it that way. And
I mean,
the thing being, of course, that's all well and good, but the outcome can be, if the paper's too high, oh my, look at that, it's caught fire.
very detrimental.
It's not a great idea. And the thing being as well, as an example, is that some cake recipes, and an example of that would be my mum's, let me just make a mark here. Is my mum's Christmas cake, where you've got to have 2 inches of wax paper above the line of the tin. So you got the top of the tin there. You got to have 2 inches above that.
What the hell?
Oh no, I think what it is about is trying to make sure the cake itself doesn't bake too fast. And yeah, anyway. So you need to be very aware, therefore, of where the shelf is positioned in such a circumstance. All right, we're almost getting this done, guys.
Yeah, blue's looking nice.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting I'll show you the 2. I got, it actually occurred to me that if I'm going to be doing these colors with paint pens, why don't I just get paint pen for the dark blue as well? So I did. Yeah. Now, yeah, coming together. Give me a moment while I just check out. Yes. Nice and easy. Now, this one, we'll go from here.
Do you heat with gas as well?
No. I have a reverse cycle aircon that does heating and cooling. Whoops, got a bit too high there. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I do, however, have fans in the a fan in the living room and a fan in the in my bedroom.
Yeah, we use fans as well.
Because that has the ability to really keep power use to very small or reduced level at least, and that's never a bad outcome.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, ceiling fans, they help make a difference too. I got ceiling fans in everywhere but the bathroom.
Yeah. That's what I meant when I said I got fans.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah, actually, during the summertime as well, we actually use a stand-up, like a regular electric fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we actually use them as well, just to circulate the air. And like, I don't know what your light bill runs you there, but here in the States, man, our fucking electric bill's crazy.
Oh, mate. Ours get the Bruce Lee movie title, Fisting of Fury, going on. It's an issue. Like politically, it is an issue.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ours as well. I mean, our rates just went up again. God damn it.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of shit going up at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you guys getting affected by the government shutdown at all?
No, we're not. But a lot of folks are, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, it sounds pretty fucked up.
It is.
I mean, yeah, we'll leave that there.
Understand.
As I've said before, I try not to talk politics on my modelling page, channel, because that's generally not what people are here for. There we go. It's a bit rough on the top, but that's okay because I'll fix that with the blue one tomorrow. There we go.
So when does David want to start working on ships?
Well, I'd say he's on at the moment. We can ask him when you're ready for ships. We can actually even do that. We can go straight to ships. I mean, I'm good to go. I've got mine ready and purchased. Although I do want to order some photo etch. So maybe I'll order the photo etch. We can do the Mustangs while I'm waiting for them.
Okay.
If that works for you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about doing the ship.
Well, we'll do that, I reckon. So yeah, I'd say I know David's certainly got the ships. That's the ships.
Yeah, he's got a plethora of models. Has he got any new ones in lately?
Not that I know of, but never make any assumptions on that one. Got any new ones, David? And are you indeed ready to rock and roll on a ship build? Let us just establish here. A little clumsy there. Well, that's okay. Yeah, it's coming together nicely. Through there.
So I went on a model buying spree and bought me a plethora of models.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's a cunning plan. Give me on the next couple of days. I will locate exactly the ones I want to, is in the photo which I want to get in and get them on the way. We can get onto our Mustang.
All right.
And we can then, once we finish the Mustang, oh, that's why that looks different. We can look at getting onto the ship. How's that roll for you?
That works for me. You lead, I'll follow.
This we will now do.
Sounds like a cunning plan to me.
Yeah, because I'm pretty keen to get onto the ship, I've got to say. I think my, hang on. Remove that. Paint, pump, pump. Oh, Jesus. Got a bit carried away there. Oh, so it's just that easy to keep it coming through. Oh, that's nice.
Did you buy the dark blue pen for the other color?
I've got two options on that. So we're actually going to have a look at both of them directly. There we go. Look at that, kids.
Oh, wow, man.
Swish.
And the other wing's already trying to touch, ain't it?
Pardon?
The other wing is already dry to touch, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's another thing I think is really good about them. They're acrylics,
Oh, yeah.
and therefore they dry with the speed that acrylics dry.
Yes.
And scope this shit out, man. You can give them a rinse like you would any other acrylic, just to keep that brush pretty.
Oh, wow. Well, that's actually
Give it
really
a-
smart. That way the paint don't dry up on the end of it.
Yeah, correct. And having done that, giving it this rinse and stuff, I'll see if I can actually put it behind my hand so you can see what I'm trying to illustrate here. It's maintained its point quite well.
Oh, wow. Yep.
And boom. So good.
Yeah, I like that
Now,
tip on it.
what we're going to do, well, I've got my kit is 1:350. Now, the two blues I have, two blues.
True blue.
That one, and is it this one? No, that's olive drab. Oh, how drab.
Yeah, I need to get an olive drab myself. I don't have that color.
Let's see, where is it? It's here somewhere. Maybe Rob knows this to be. That's sky blue. No. Where is it? I did buy two. I got this one. Or did I just choose one? Oh, surely not. That's most unlike me. It looks like I did. Dear, oh dear, who would have thunk it? Remarkably decisive. Let me just check my other colours just to make sure I don't have it somewhere. No, okay, this looks like this is the one I settled on. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I did. Here we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Look into my eyes.
We've got that.
Okay.
So that's the blue. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
My other option is to go with this one, which is the one they've used on the canopy. Now that's actually for airbrushing, but you know,
So how do you feel about that first blue you showed? You think it's not dark enough?
here we go. Here's something we can consider. Just giving that a quick mix. It's not quite the right sort of a blue. And I'll show you.
Yeah, I feel like it needs to be a shade darker.
There we go. That's the one we put on the canopy.
Oh yeah, that's like night and day difference between them two.
So now
But I think
bit
that blue to my left would be too much the same color as the wings are.
yeah. I would concur. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with this one. The question I would suggest, is do I want to airbrush it, or am I content, having gone this far with pretty much just brushing, am I content to do the same with this? That's the only question I'm actually facing here. You know what I mean?
Well, if you got a nice soft bristle brush, that would not, probably not leave no brush marks.
Here's the option. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it with this. If I'm not happy, I can always go over the top. There's a plan, I tells you. But in the meantime, our undercarriage is looking pretty swish.
It is, man. It looks really nice.
Pretty happy with all of that.
Yeah. I like the detail inside the landing gear.
Yeah, it's come up nicely. I'm happy with that too. All right. I'm going to call that done for me, though, today.
All right.
Now, zoom out. I'll give you a bit of a... Give me a moment.
I got the tail fins put on the Huey today.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I got all my glass put in the doors.
Nice.
And I've got the blades detailing them out.
Oh, pretty.
Because all that is mechanisms that connect the blades to the engine parts.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. That's what I've done.
Right. Cool. All righty. Now, that's us done for today. Now, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have the paint finished. That's a bit good. All right, and we can discuss further what we're going to do with ships. Like I said, David, the scale I'm going to be on is 1:350. I'm aware you have one such, but you have a few such.
I have none. I had to purchase one.
Okay, well, I mean, it'll be a little while anyway. But yeah, see what you can get at what is it, Hobby Barn.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby.
All right. In the meantime, thanks everyone for watching. We do appreciate it. First time viewers out there, hit that follow, like, or subscribe button.
Subscribe.
And other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And then we come to tomorrow, and tomorrow it will be that we're going to be on at the same kit time and the same kit channel. Catch you good people then. See yous.